Hey everyone, I'm back, the guy with the awkward camera angle and who nobody watches. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, yeah, I know it's been quite some time, but I hope you guys had a happy holidays and a Merry Christmas, whatever it is that you celebrate. I hope you had a good time. I just want to apologize for taking some time. I've been trying to kind of post every week. However, I've been going through some personal issues and finally have some time now to go ahead and give you guys a video, and I'll be prepping, I guess, another one because I have some plans for kind of upgrading another cosplay. All right, anyways, so as the title states, I'm going to be going ahead and doing a review of the REbirthMxD Wild Cat Mask. So as you may have seen in my cosplans video, or not, because there's not that many views. Anyways, for those of you who did watch it, you'll know what I'm talking about. For those of you who don't, I kind of just did a little summary of what it is I have in the works, or what I want to go ahead and do. And this is one of those that I wanted to go ahead and do and had in the works. So I actually just recently received the mask, great quality, and then I'll be going ahead and showing that off. So let's get into it. All right, so before I get into showing you the mask, I just wanted to give you guys a bit of a kind of context and background as to why I'm doing this and the inspiration for it. So why I'm doing this, as I did explain, or I think I explained in that cosplans video, Wildcat is a very, very low-key, obscure character that not many people really know about, and for those that do, awesome, you're one of the cool guys, cool people. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so Wildcat to me was really cool, and how I found out about Wildcat was actually in the Justice League show. I forget if it was Justice League, the original series, or the Unlimited, but I recall there being where the Justice League was actually thrown back into the past, and they, you know, kind of, I think they fought the Justice Society at first, and you had the first Green Lantern, I don't know his name, you had Jay Garrick's Flash, you know, fighting, man, I'm forgetting again, not Barry Allen, oh, it's happening again, because Barry Allen's the main Flash, as we all may know, for those of you who even watch the CW Flash, but Kid Flash, whatever his name is, I'll probably have it up somewhere, or you know, remember later on in the video. Wally West. Boom, that's who it is. It was Wally West, not Barry Allen. So anyways, and then I saw Batman fighting someone who looked like an older Batman, and I thought, oh, okay, that's a simpler Batman costume. It looks really cool. That guy's, he's putting the beat down on Batman a little bit. He's holding his own. Come to find out, it was actually Wildcat. And then in the Justice League Unlimited series, I know that for a fact, it was that series, he actually was in this underground villain fight ring, and he was putting the beatdowns on all these villains, and he kind of just felt like, being the old, powerless person, he was useless to the Justice League, and so he thought being in that ring and putting the beat down on some bad guys who were deserving of it would kind of give him that feel of want and not being useless, I guess. So anyways, that is the inspiration or as to why and how I got into this character. And I just kind of, you know, I don't think that the CW on the Arrow show did him too well. It could have been done a little bit better. And I think I see him now on Stargirl. And it looks all right. It looks pretty cool. I saw the fight scene with him versus Wildcat, whoever that new one is. And the fight scenes were really cool. So I kind of wanted to go my own route. And this route, the inspiration for it is actually something I found on Pinterest, which I'll refer to later, and also the season 1 of Daredevil, where it was kind of just things you can find on Amazon. And I think he actually makes that joke where he finds all of the stuff he has on Amazon. And so that's kind of the route I wanted to take with this, a more simple route. And so, yeah, enough of that. Let's get into the review of the mask. All right, so the mask. This is a latex mask by REbirthMxD, and you can find him or them, whoever, on Instagram and on Etsy. Let me move my face. Yeah, it's real nice. When I first got this thing in packaging, it was kind of weird. Not a bad weird, but a good weird. But it smelled like cinnamon. Now I don't know if or if they spray it or whatever the casting is made of. They smell like that, but it smelled really nice coming out. Most of the time it's that kind of fume-filled resin or urethane or latex. But this one actually smelled really nice. It actually still has that smell. It smells almost like horchata. I don't know. But anyways, here's the mask. Let me move my face so I can focus on this. Really cool. I kind of like the, the wrinkles of the face as if it were, an angry expression. Kind of got here. What I think would have been, a nice little detail to add would have been the whisker pores. I think that would have been kind of cool. But I mean, I'm still happy with it. That's a cool little nose. Let's see if it focuses. And the nice eyes. You can see my hand holding it. The ears are pretty cool. I don't think I'll be doing much to this. I think I'm actually okay with it. Yeah, it's real nice. I have my face again and kind of do a little slow spin. Really nice. And really nice mask. Here's the inside if you want to see it. Looks a little weird. Whoa. I honestly thought it was like, whoa, weird. But I mean, I just think that's the color that's used. And then I believe Rebirth then paints it themselves. So it's sculpted by and painted by Rebirth, which I think is awesome. It's a really nice design. So I think the design is their own as well. So really nice quality. I actually really like this. And after putting it on, my wife actually said out of all of the masks and cowls I have, this one fit me the best. So I'm actually kind of, I'm really feeling this one. This one's definitely really nice. So yeah, you can find them on Instagram, which I didn't know, but I'll be looking for them. I'll be adding them if I haven't already. And they're on Etsy. REbirthMxD. They even have other masks. They even have full body suits like Hulk and Venom going for I think 4,000 or so. Oh yeah, this mask was about 190 to something with shipping and tax. Not bad at all, I don't think, for the quality. Quality is great. They had Spawn on there, which I'm not gonna lie, was a little tempting to kind of. I did add it to the cart, I'll say. It would be a nice kind of future cosplay. Don't know where I would kind of piece or resource the other materials for that, like the gauntlets and the cape, but you never know. So, that is the mask. I think, let's just give it one little more twirl around. All right, let's go ahead and put it on. Yeah, my hair's all grown up. So, here is one thing I kind of want to get into. It is just slightly, the way that it is, I mean, it looks nice already, but the eyes are kind of small, or at least the eye opening. So this presses up on my face. Now, it's not that it's small like the, like other cowls or masks that I have. Not that they're small, but they're more fitted. This one has the space. It just needs that cushion in the front of the foam or whatever sponge. So what I actually have is I've just been using a sponge for now, and I think I bought a pack of sponges. Yeah, I'm gonna go that route because sponges are actually pretty cheap in comparison to foam, EVA foam, whatever it is you want to do. And for me at least, without going to Amazon and waiting the whatever time, it's a lot more accessible. So here it is with the sponge. What it is I do before I put it on, I just place it right there. I plan on probably just gluing it in there. so it's nice in position, and then gluing some on the sides so that it doesn't wiggle. But feels like the sponge just, oh, nope, there it is. All right. And there's a little bit of a wiggle in there, which is why I want to put the sponges here so that it keeps still a little bit more. But I think that looks great. That looks awesome. Looks nice, fits nice. I really do feel like Wildcat. I'm gonna do a little spin. Yeah, so I think that looks great. And, oh, here, let me. I don't know if you can see my eyes, but yeah, I think that looks pretty good. And I think it's just small enough, the opening, to where it's just the eye you can see, and I don't think that it requires any eye black paint needed, or shadow, whatever it's called, to paint around the eyes. I think it's fine like this, especially when I get the sponges or whatever I put in there, which I'm going to be putting sponges in. And you can do EVA foam, you can do whatever foam, whichever you like. I'm personally going to be using sponges because it is what it is. So I think that looks great. Looks like there's a little something there. Uh-oh. What is that? Looks like the paint. Ah, that's it. Oh, that's fine. I can fix that up. Anyways, all right. So that's what it looks like on. And then I'm going to go ahead and just show you guys the inspiration, or the type of cosplay I'll be doing, and how this mask will fit into that. Let's go. All right. So another inspiration for this cosplay was actually Creed 3. With that trailer that came out a bit ago, I thought, man, doing I don't know, just being a boxer, cosplayer, costume, or whatever. I mean, I train in MMA, cardio kickboxing, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and you know, we use our hands, we box. And so I thought this was a really cool thing, and I've always kind of wanted to do that, but I thought it was silly because, I don't know, I mean, you're just kind of dressing up. It's like dressing up like a doctor, I guess, which isn't bad, you know, but that's, you know, to each their own. Anyways, so if you've seen the trailer, and I'll probably put something up, but what they had was a crew neck, kind of a thicker crew neck, and for those who train, at least boxing too, you know, MMA as well, even wrestling, I think, they wear like the thicker clothing for sweat, to cut, when they're trying to cut weight, and because it kind of keeps the heat in, makes them sweat a little bit more. And I might not know what I'm talking about, and someone might be like, hey dude, you're stupid, you don't know what you're talking about. But anyways, that's how I've been taught that works. That's how I've been taught to use that and utilize thicker clothing when working out to kind of get that going and to help with cutting, because cutting weight sucks for a fight. So I'm gonna get into the pieces, and what I really like about this suit is how simple it is. It's very simple. It's everything you could buy on Amazon, and I'm gonna show you these things right now. So first things first, as you may see in like movies, videos, whatever, you gotta have the crew neck, and it's just a simple basic black crew neck, large size, so it's a little bit has some room on it for me. Hugs the shoulders, I guess, a little nicely, but not as fitted as this, but the top is about the same. But this is just a regular blank. What is that? Just a regular blank crew neck. All right. It's like $16, maybe cheaper. That's not too bad. For the leg situation, now you can go whichever route you want if you want to go this, you know, a similar route. But I went underneath to go with the warm leggings, right? Now you don't have to do leggings if you don't feel like your legs are thick enough. Now I work my legs out, but compared to my upper body, it looks like I have chicken legs nonetheless, unfortunately. So I did start with this and I thought it looked good, but I just decided not to continue with that. So I actually had some black joggers I got from Old Navy and a whole bunch of hair because of my dog on it, but some black joggers, and these work nicely. They're nicely fitted, they're not too tight, not too loose, and you see, you know, you probably have seen boxers use this, and if you watch the Creed 3 trailer, you'll probably see them with joggers or sweats, and I really like that. So you're probably like, oh, just a crew neck and some sweats or some leggings doesn't really, I don't think it looks that good. Well, on top of that, I got some nice Muay Thai shorts. They probably look like the bedtime good time shorts, but they're not. They're Muay Thai shorts, and they're a nice little silky black, as you can see. And the thing that I think is cool about this is I can utilize all these things for, you know, my MMA class, boxing class. So I think these are cool. So I put these over the joggers or the leggings, whichever you choose, or whichever I choose, I guess, because you guys, you know, do your own. And if you want to do the same thing, then do the same thing. But yeah, what I want to do though is I want to go ahead and actually get some stitching on here on the shorts, possibly, that say Wildcat, or have it done on the back of the crew neck in kind of bigger letters that say Wildcat. Still debating on that. We'll see. All right. And this this I'm using only for padding under the hand wraps that I'm using, and they're just the Sandoval quick gel hand wraps, I believe they're called. Nice, simple, easy, right? Now this is just to go underneath because I kind of have skinny wrists, not too small of a hand, but kind of skinny hand, skinny wrist, and this kind of gives it a little bit more more cushion, makes it look like I'm beefier than I actually am. So, and for those of you who may know, Wildcat is a pretty beefy person. He's a world heavyweight boxing champion, and he's taught multiple Justice Leaguers like Superman, Batman, Black Canary, Green Arrow. The list goes on, I think. So, yeah. Now, you got to get the boxing shoes. Well, you don't got to, but again, oh, look at all this animal hair. I am really sorry about that, guys. But anyways, got some a nice Adidas boxing shoes. Yeah, look pretty cool, right? And these weren't that badly priced. These were about, I think, 70, if not just 60 bucks, which is not horrible. And again, I could utilize these for my class. So if you guys train and you guys are into cosplay, you guys can use this. Or if you don't train, you're into cosplay, you just wear them around the house. Go outside with them. Who cares? Now, one thing I am a little bit happy with, or I think cool, but I still want to kind of work on them a little bit more, are the hand wraps that go over those quick gel hand wraps. So these are some white Everlast hand wraps, undone. Let's see if there's an Everlast right there. You better hide the face for the focus. But you see how white that is? Then these are the hand wraps that I have. And I actually didn't sweat in these. There you go, look at that difference. Now you're probably like, whoa, then what did you do? A nice little simple trick. Tea. Warm up some tea, get 2-3 tea bags in there, mix it up, let it get nice and brown. Dunk these in, let them soak a little bit, take them out, let them dry. Boom, it keeps that nice kind of dark color like they've been used, like you've sweat in them. And the reason why I did that, right, you'd probably be like, well, why don't you use them? Why don't you just sweat in them? You know how long that would take? That'd take a long time, and then they'd actually be nasty. These are still fresh. They just have the look of looking nasty. So I don't think they're that dirty looking. I kind of probably want to go a little bit darker, so I think they're still a little clean. Probably get some mud on there, maybe a little splash of the fake blood. So I still got some work with these to do. However, that is all of the pieces. Those are all of the pieces that make up the cosplay I'll be going. So again, it has a kind of very version 1 V1 type or Mark 1 style to it. It's as if somebody, you know, like an actual fighter decided, hey, you know what, I'm just gonna go out there and start whooping some ass. You know, and just threw on what they had at home and use their skill rather than dependent on any type of gadgets or anything, which is exactly what Wildcat is. He doesn't have any gadgets, he doesn't use this, that, or the other. He just uses his pure technique and strength, and this guy is a tough guy. He is one of the most badass people, I think, in the Justice League, which is unfortunate because he's a more obscure character. Not many people know about him, unfortunately. And I don't know 100% about him, and I'm still trying to get into that. But I think he's a great character from what I do know, and that's what I'm going to be going ahead and doing. So I hope you guys liked this video. I was definitely trying to be a lot more efficient, short, straight to the point, and I hope I got that done. So if you guys wouldn't mind, just, you know, keep showing some love. I've been seeing a lot more, not a lot more, but a lot more subscribers. I appreciate you, each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much. If you guys wouldn't mind just liking the video, disliking the video, commenting, and subscribing, that would be great. I really want to grow this channel, and I really want this thing to become something and kind of just get out there to the fans. I do have a couple of cons that I would like to go to, one of them being Emerald City Comic Con, which is in Seattle, Washington. That is, I think, Con 1 of 2023. So be on the lookout. If you aren't already, follow me on Instagram at unselfish_end. I literally have like one picture posted of when I was doing some action figure photography, but I'll be putting some more stuff up. I'm planning on probably doing some cosplay photo shoots, so stay tuned for that, but I'll be more active on there. So if you wouldn't mind giving me a follow over there, I'll even follow you back. Follow for follow, why not? All right, hope you guys enjoyed this. You guys have a good one. Happy New Year's.